Hello, and welcome to the Slumber Vault. I invite you to make yourself comfortable. Adjust your pillows, pull the covers up to your chin, and let your body sink into the softness of your bed. Tonight, we are leaving the noise and the rush of the season far behind. We are traveling to a quiet, historic corner of London. It is Christmas Eve, but there is no frantic energy here. There is only the deep, abiding peace of an old city settling down for the night. Take a deep breath in, breathing in the stillness, and exhale slowly, letting go of the day. Listen to the sound of the world slowing down. Tonight, the weather is our lullaby. A steady, gentle rain is washing over the city, wrapping us in a blanket of sound and safety. You are warm, you are dry, and you are perfectly safe. You find yourself standing in the center of a beautiful, high-ceilinged room. It is an apartment tucked away on the top floor of a Victorian building, perhaps somewhere in the winding streets of Kensington or a quiet lane near Covent Garden. The air inside is still and comfortably warm. It smells faintly of beeswax polish from the old wooden floorboards, mixed with the clean, sharp scent of pine from the small Christmas tree in the corner, and the comforting, dusty aroma of old books that line the walls from floor to ceiling. The only light in the room comes from the soft amber glow of the street lamps outside, filtering in through the tall bay window. It casts long, gentle shadows across the Persian rug beneath your feet. You are wearing thick woolen socks, and you can feel the solid, grounded strength of the floorboards as you walk slowly, deliberately toward that large window. You reach out and rest your hand against the frame. The wood is cool and smooth. You are separated from the elements by a pane of glass, a transparent shield that keeps the sanctuary of this room perfectly preserved. Outside, London is dreaming. It is not snowing tonight. Instead, a winter rain is falling over the capital. It is a steady, rhythmic rain, a washing rain. You lean closer to the glass. You can see the individual droplets as they strike the pane. Tap, tap, tap. They gather together, merging into tiny streams that meander down the glass, distorting the lights of the city into soft, fluid shapes. It is mesmerizing to watch them. Each drop follows its own path, racing downward, then pausing, then sliding again. Look down at the street below. The cobblestones are slick and wet. They act like a dark mirror, reflecting the world above them. The puddles on the uneven stones catch the light of the street lamps, glowing like pools of liquid gold scattered across the darkness. Farther down the street, a string of festive Christmas lights hangs between two buildings. In the rain, their colors soften, red, green, and silver, blurring into hazy, glowing orbs that seem to float in the mist. The city is quiet, but it is not empty. A black taxicab moves slowly down the road. Its shape is iconic, a curved silhouette against the gray night. Its tires make a distinct, wet hissing sound as they roll over the damp asphalt. Shh, shh. You watch as it passes beneath a street lamp, its black paint glistening for a moment, before it glides back into the shadows. The red taillights of the taxi leave long, smearing streaks on the wet road, glowing trails of ruby light that linger for a moment in your vision before fading away. It is a scene of such moody, cinematic beauty. There is no rush here. The taxi is not hurrying. The rain is not storming. Everything is moving at a pace of deep relaxation. You press your forehead gently against the cool glass. Listen to the soundscape of the city. It is a complex, soothing symphony. The drumming of the rain on the slate roof above you, a deep, low thrumming sound. The sharper, lighter patter of droplets hitting the metal windowsill, and in the distance, the muffled, rhythmic hum of the sleeping city. This white noise creates a barrier, a heavy, velvet curtain of sound that separates you from everything else. The world out there is wet and cool, but in here, in your sanctuary above the street, everything is warm, dry, and timeless. You take a moment just to breathe, to exist in this space between the rain and the warmth. You are a silent observer, a witness to the quiet magic of a rainy Christmas Eve. And as you watch the rain fall, you feel a desire to turn inward, to nurture this feeling of coziness, to perform a small, simple ritual to mark the end of the day. Slowly, reluctantly, you turn away from the rainy window. The room behind you is bathed in shadow and soft, flickering light. You decide to move toward the small kitchenette tucked into the far corner of the apartment. You walk slowly across the room. With each step, you can feel the character of this old place. The floorboards are wide, dark oak. They creak softly under your weight, a gentle, familiar groan that sounds like the house is whispering to you. Creak, step, creak, step. You reach the kitchenette. It is a cozy alcove lined with slate tiles. You reach for the kettle. It is heavy, cool stainless steel in your hand. You turn the tap. The water rushes out, a clear, tumbling sound that echoes slightly in the quiet room. Shh. You watch the water rise inside the kettle, swirling and bubbling until it is full. You set the kettle on its base and press the switch. Click. Now, you wait. There is a profound peace in waiting. Standing in the dim light, simply existing while the water begins to heat. You hear the low rumble begin inside the metal, a vibration that grows steadily, rising in pitch, a comforting murmur of impending warmth. While the water boils, you reach for a small tin on the wooden shelf. It is a vintage tin, painted with faded gold letters. You pry the lid open. Pop. Immediately, a beautiful fragrance escapes into the air. It is the scent of Earl Grey, the bright, citrusy perfume of bergamot oil, blended with the earthy, dark depth of black tea leaves. It is a smell that feels like home. The kettle clicks off. The water is ready. You take a delicate china cup and saucer from the rack. The china is thin, translucent, and rimmed with a fine line of silver. You place a tea bag into the cup, and then you pour. Watch the stream of boiling water hit the tea. Instantly, the clear water transforms. Swirls of deep amber and mahogany unfurl from the leaves, dancing in the hot current. Steam rises up in a thick, twisting ribbon. It curls into the air, carrying that warm citrus scent, mixing with the smell of the rain and the old books. You pick up the saucer. The cup chatters gently against it. Clink. A tiny sound of domestic comfort. Carrying your tea, you walk back across the creaking floorboards toward your sanctuary within the sanctuary. There, by the bay window, sits a large, worn leather armchair. The leather is the color of chestnuts, soft, cracked with age, and invitingly deep. Draped over the arm of the chair is a heavy, chunky, cable-knit blanket. It is a soft cream color, woven from thick, soft wool. You sit down. The leather sighs as it receives you. You pull the heavy wool blanket up, over your legs, over your waist, tucking it in around your sides. You are cocooned, wrapped in a layer of absolute warmth. You hold the teacup with both hands. Feel the heat. It radiates through the thin china, soaking into your palms, warming your fingers, traveling up your wrists. It is a steady, grounding heat that chases away the winter chill. You lift the cup to your lips and take a small sip. The tea is hot, floral, and soothing. You feel the warmth travel down your chest, settling deep in your stomach.
From this chair, you have the perfect vantage point. To your left, in the corner, stands the small Christmas tree. Its branches are heavy with ornaments, glass bulbs that catch the shadows. The tiny white fairy lights are steady and calm, twinkling softly against the dark green needles. And straight ahead, the window. You are back to watching the rain, but now you are settled. You are still. The rhythm of the rain seems to have deepened. The tapping against the glass is a consistent hypnotic beat. Tap, 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 tap. You watch a single raindrop attach itself to the outside of the glass. It holds there for a moment, trembling against the wind, a tiny liquid jewel capturing the light of the room. And then it lets go, sliding to join the others. You take another sip of tea. You breathe in the scent of bergamot and rain. There is nothing you need to do. No emails to answer, no calls to make, no place to be. Your only task, your only responsibility in this entire world is to sit in this leather chair, hold this warm cup, and watch the rain wash over London. It is a task of pure presence, a gentle, methodical observation of the world at rest. The steam from your cup rises, fogging the bottom of the window pane just slightly. Your breath slows down to match the rhythm of the falling rain. In and out. In and out. You are perfectly held in this moment, wrapped in wool, warmed by tea, protected by the walls of this old, kind house. You tilt the delicate china cup, draining the very last drop of the warm amber liquid. You place the cup down gently on the small side table next to you. Clink. The sound is soft, final, and satisfying. The ritual is complete. Long pause. Outside the window, a subtle shift has taken place. While you were sipping your tea, while you were lost in the warmth of the wool and the scent of the bergamot, the city of London has finally come to a halt. You look down at the street. The black taxis are gone. The red streaks of taillights have vanished into the mist. The distant, muffled whoosh of passing tires has faded into silence. It is midnight. The great clock towers of the city, unseen in the dark, rainy distance, are marking the change of the day. But here, in your quiet corner, there is no chiming, no bells, just the feeling of a heavy, peaceful blanket settling over the rooftops. London, a city of millions, has fallen into a rare, enchanted slumber. It is a profound thing to witness. Usually this city vibrates with energy. It is a place of movement, of voices, of footsteps. But tonight, the rain has washed all of that away. The streets are empty. They glisten in the dark, washed clean, waiting for the morning light. You feel a deep sense of solitude, but it is not loneliness. Oh no, it is the opposite of loneliness. It is the joy of privacy, the joy of being a silent guardian watching over the world while it rests. You are the only one awake in this part of the city, a secret observer in your tower of glass and brick.
The rain continues its work. It seems to have found a softer rhythm now, less of a drum and more of a whisper. Shh, shh, shh. It wraps around the building, holding you in a gentle embrace. You shift slightly in the leather chair. You are so comfortable, so heavy that you almost don't want to move. But the bed calls to you. You decide it is time to darken the room. You lean forward slowly, reaching toward the wall outlet where the Christmas tree is plugged in. Your fingers find the switch. Click. Instantly, the tiny white fairy lights vanish. The green boughs of the tree fade into the shadows of the corner. Now, the room is truly dark. The only light comes from outside. The golden-orange glow of the street lamps filters through the rain-streaked window, casting a hazy underwater light across the floorboards. Shadows stretch out, long and soft. Your eyes adjust to this new, deeper darkness. It feels velvety. It feels like the room has taken a deep breath and exhaled. You sit for one last moment in the semi-darkness. You feel a sense of quiet accomplishment. You haven't done anything tonight. You haven't worked. You haven't traveled. You simply paused. You simply watched the rain. And that is enough. That feeling of peace, of having nowhere else to be, settles into your bones. Your shoulders drop another inch. Your jaw unclenches. Your hands rest loosely in your lap. The city sleeps. The house sleeps. And soon you will join them. You slowly unwrap yourself from the heavy cable-knit blanket. The air in the room is cool, but your body is still holding the heat of the tea. You stand up from the leather chair. Your movements are slow, heavy, dreamlike. You turn your back on the window, leaving the rain to guard the street, and you turn toward the open door of the bedroom. The sanctuary of sleep awaits. You drift across the threshold, into the bedroom. Here, the air is cooler. It is a refreshing, clean stillness. The room is filled with deep, soft shadows, a cave of absolute comfort. In the center of the room lies the bed. It looks like a vast white cloud waiting to receive you. You walk to the side of the bed. You peel back the heavy down duvet. Beneath it, the sheets are pristine, white, crisp cotton. You climb in. Your body sinks down, down, down into the mattress. You pull the duvet up. You pull it all the way up to your shoulders. The sensation is perfect. The sheets are cool against your skin, soothing your tired muscles, while the heavy duvet presses down on top of you. That weight is grounding. It feels like a hug. It holds you securely in place. You let your head sink deep into the pillow. It is soft and cool. You nurture this feeling of being completely supported. The room is dark. Your eyes are heavy. You allow your eyelids to close. Now, there is only the sound. The window in this room is just a few feet away. You can hear the rain of London singing to you. Tap, tap, shh. It is the ultimate lullaby, a song that has been sung to this city for centuries. Listen to the rhythm. It is steady. It is relentless. It is washing away every thought,
every worry, every plan. There is nothing left but the rain and the warmth and the dark. You are safe inside. The world outside is wet and wild, but here you are protected. Imagine for a moment that you are floating on a river of sleep, drifting past the glowing street lamps, drifting over the wet cobblestones, drifting through the soft gray mist. The city of London is sleeping with you. The buildings are sleeping. The streets are sleeping. Your breathing is slow. Your body is heavy. Your mind is quiet. You surrender to the heaviness. You let go, sinking deeper and deeper into the warmth. Dreaming of gas-lit streets, dreaming of cozy gray skies, dreaming of peace. The rain guards you. The night holds you. Sleep now. Deep, dreamless sleep. Good night.